ever sat down to comp a slow blues and thought, why does this feel so stiff? Like, why can't I lock into a groove like the pros do? Why does my comping sound like I'm reading chords and not playing music? Well, you're not alone. And this video is going to change that. Today we're going to comp through a slow 12-bar blues in the key of F together. I'll guide you with simple voicings, groove options, and exercises that build your feel, space, and timing. Now this isn't just a demo. It's a full-on practice session you can come back to daily if you want to. So get set up at your keyboard, get ready, and let's get started. Oh, and if you want more guided play-alongs, rhythm training, and step-by-step systems just like this, you can join the full Jazz Piano School membership right now for just $37 a month. That's 50% off the public price. Go to app.jazzpianoschool.com/discount37. Let's dive right in.
All right, welcome to this blues comping play along. So we have a bunch of exercises. Some of them we're going to do together, and some of them you're going to do on your own, and I'm going to leave space for you, but I'll still be playing with you. But let's go through the voicings first, So for the beginners, the easiest voicing on the blues you can use is the shells. The shells. Now, this is about as low as you want to go with your shells. So I have E flat and A. This is going to be for the F7 chord, okay? Now, even if you're an advanced player, right, your shells are fantastic, and I highly recommend you use them. This is all that Oscar Peterson did. I use them to this day. I shouldn't say all that he did, but even when I'm playing the blues, all shells. Did you hear that? All shells. No one is too good for their left hand shells. Okay, I'll say that right now. The sound that I just got was truly the authentic, like Oscar Peterson blues style sound. He's mainly just using shells. So we're going to start off with shells. E flat and A. This is what I was using first, or you can do A and E flat. Now your shells are the third and seventh to every chord, the third and seventh. Here's my A and E flat. Now, this range is okay here. I'm going to voice lead through and show you what you're going to move to. Here's the F7 chord. Here is the B flat 7 chord, right? So I'm voice leading down by a half step, and we're voice leading into the 7 and 3 of the B flat 7 chord. All right? A and E flat. Okay, A and E flat. Now we get into the B flat and E for our C7, down by a whole step, A flat and D for the B flat chord, and then finally back to A and E flat. So again, F7, B flat 7, F7, C7, B flat 7. I like using 4 and 1 here. You can use 3 though. And then I like using 5 and 2 here. Okay, now on the opposite side, you can use this. Here's your B flat 7, back up to F7. C7, B flat 7, F7. Okay, so that's going to be your shells there, right? So we're just going to go through this slowly. Now, this isn't about improv. This is about comping. Don't worry, we'll do some improv stuff very, very shortly in the podcast, I promise you. So this is just about comping, but let's just comp through our left-hand shells. We'll take 2 choruses. One of the choruses we'll do this way, and one of the choruses we'll do this way. If you want to stay in the one register, that's fine. If you want to try to jump between both, that's fine as well. This is really just about getting your shells set. Now, we're going to be at 70 BPM. You're going to hear 4 clicks, and then we are going to be in. Okay, so you're going to hear 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to be starting. So I'm going to start down here. We can practice them together. I'm really not going to do any rhythms right now. I'm just going to be practicing the shells, and I'll just repeat them. If you're an intermediate or even an advanced player, you can do much more with this. Practice your comping, practice your rhythms, practice your feel, practice your groove, your space, everything like that. But again, you're working on your shells right now. They are not below anybody, no matter how good you are. Here we go. Are you ready? Here we go. just on the F7, right? B flat 7. We're just making sure we know our voicings here. That's it, right? This is going to be pretty bland. That's okay. Taking it slowly. All right, getting up to our C7. Down by a whole step. Back up to our F7. Okay, now I'm going to switch to my other inversion now for the second chorus. Here we go. 3, 4. Different register, right? All F7 here. Little spice, some space. Okay, down to our B flat 7. Cool, almost there. Great. B flat 7 and F7. Awesome. So how did that feel? Your shells feel good? If not, maybe take some time to practice them right now, but that's going to be your beginner voicing. Now, your intermediate voicing can be what I call 3-note voicings. So really 3-note voicings. They're almost like rootless voicings, but we're leaving out one of the notes in the rootless voicing. So for my full F7, I'm going to take my bottom 2 shells and I'm going to add an extension on here. This is going to be the 13, right? These are intermediate style voicings. Now, when I go to my B flat 7, this is going to move down by a whole step to the 9. Back to the 13. When I move to my C7, I'll stay here. This becomes the 9, 9, and then the 13. So we get some really nice jazz sounds out of that. Now, in the other inversion, similar, we have the 9 here. This now becomes a 13 on the 4 chord, right? And then the 9 again on that F7, right? On the C7, 13, 13, 9. So you can totally use those. We're not going to go through those right now. And also, if you're more advanced too, you can use your rootless voicings, your full rootless voicings, or a combination of all 3 voicings, right? That will really, really start to add some contrast in there and really kind of throw some amazing, voicings and harmonies into that. So what we're going to do now is we are going to comp through with rhythms only, okay? So we're going to do a bunch of different rhythms. I shouldn't say a bunch, but different types of rhythms. Now, for the first time through, I want you to just comp the Charleston. The Charleston feel is the downbeat of 1 and the upbeat of 2. So if you want to try to clap it out with me, you can. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. That's the rhythm we're gonna comp through the entire chorus, right? Now again, depending upon how advanced you are, you can totally switch up your voicings. This can be a very advanced exercise if you want it to be. Adjust accordingly to your own skill level and don't take it faster than you can really keep up with, okay? So I'm going to do my shells. I love my shells. I'm going to do my shells. Okay, the point here is to work on your rhythms though. So you really want to make sure you get the rhythm right. What's going to happen here? I'm going to do it once with you, and then I'm going to let the chorus go by, and you're going to do it twice by yourself. Twice by yourself, okay? So I'm going to do it once with you, and then you'll do it twice by yourself. Here we go. Same tempo. I'm going to do my shells. You can choose whatever voicings you want. Here's the rhythm. 1 and 2 and. Really try to get in the pocket. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and. 1 and 2 and. 1 and 2 and. All right, that's all we're doing. Now we're going to switch our voicing. Really just trying to feel the subdivision of the triplets. C7. Okay, your turn by yourself. Here we go. And 1 and 2 and. All right? 1 and 2 and. But you keep going. Okay, now try a different voicing this time. Maybe go up here, right? Oh, sorry. It ended early. That's okay. I think that was good enough anyway for that Charleston rhythm. So, how'd you do? Kind of assess. Was that easy for you? What was hard? You know, what was difficult about it? Okay. Now, the next rhythm we're going to do is the anticipation on the beat 4. And this is kind of like a push feel. It like gives your rhythm a little pop, a little anticipation into the next bar. So we're going to go 1 in the middle of the measure. You can really kind of comp whatever you want, but the main goal here is to really anticipate the and of 4 at the end of the measure. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. Try to switch between long and short comps too. Try to have a nice balance of both. We'll do the same thing. I'm going to go through once with you, and then you'll take it once by yourself. I'm going to change this because I think twice by yourself would have been too many. You can always repeat the section. But here we go. I'm going to use some 3-note voicings this time. And again, I'm going to hold or maybe make them short and then always anticipate the and of 4 moving into the next measure. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. I held it that time. Really try and get that upbeat, right? C7, B flat, F7. Okay, now all by yourself. Here we go. Keep going. And 1. Always on the and of 4. And 1. So how did that go? Was that easy, hard, difficult for you, right? Try to assess. Now, the next one is going to be, I'm going to let you do whatever you want, okay? So you can do rhythmically whatever you want, but the goal here is to switch between long and short. Long and short. So if you find yourself doing long comps, right, you can switch to short comps on the next measure, right? I really want you to focus on one measure at a time. If you do short comps in one measure, do long the next. Okay, and what I'm going to do, if you want to follow me, I'm going to go long, short, long, short, long, short. I'm going to continuously switch back and forth for the entire time, and then I'll let you do it on your own. All right, here we go. So I'm going to go long, short, and just keep rotating. And I'm going to do any types of rhythms I want. Okay, so it might get a little funky if you're playing at home with me and with me. That's okay, but we're really focusing on long. If we're both doing long comps, it should be kind of aligned. If we're both doing short, it should be kind of aligned. Here we go. Get ready. 4 beats, and then we're in 2, 3. Starting off with long. Short, long, short, long, or short, excuse me, I almost screwed up, long. You can do long comps on the upbeats, right? Short, long, short, short. Okay, now you go by yourself. Long. Short. Long. Short. Now see if you can keep going and remember which one. right, great job. So the long and short comping texture is really, really helpful for creating contrast in your comping. And I don't hear enough students do this, and it's such a great exercise to get in the habit of switching between short and long comps. Most students either stick with one or the other. And then I have to tell them, hey, you're not doing any short comps, or hey, you're not doing any long comps. Now remember, inside of Jazz Piano School, you can get access to all of these exercises and so much more with step-by-step pass and everything like that. And if you want a discount, go to jazzpianoschool.com/discount37. We're going to move on here to go to leaving space. Leaving space is so important. We need to let the music breathe. We need everything in life to breathe. We need space in life, right? So what we're going to do is we are going to comp and then leave space. Comp and leave space. And we're going to go every 2 bars. Every 2 bars. This is going to force us to leave space, and it trains our mind to musically be patient, right? So we're going to go actually through this twice. The first time we're going to do every 2 bars. The second time we're going to do every 1 bar. Now we're going to be comping at the same time, so it's going to overlap a little bit, but our space is going to line up. So remember, every 2 bars and then every 1 bar on the second chorus. Here we go. So we're going to start by comping for 2 bars. Here we go. Here comes our space. Space, right? Letting space go by. Resting, and we're going to comp. Here comes our space. I think I just comped through the space. That's my bad. Let me start that over, okay? I think I just screwed that up. I was thinking about, my mind just drifted. That's why these exercises are so good. I don't like to edit these videos because I think it shows the rawness to humanity. And even me, my mind can drift. That's why the exercises are so important. Let's start that over again. I'll stay much more focused. Here we go. I think it's pretty funny, to be honest with you. Ready? 1, 2, we're going to comp. Comp. And space. I have to tell myself not to play. Don't play, Brendan. Don't play. Right? And comp. You can get on autopilot, right? And space. This is where I comped last time. Feeling the groove, listening, and comping. And here comes our space. Space. I was thinking about food. Maybe I'm hungry. All right, 1 bar. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, space. 2, 3, 4, play. Space. 2, 3, and play. Space. 2, 3, and play. Space. 2, 3, 4, and play. Okay, I'm gonna let you try it on your own now. Whoops. Play. Space. Here we go. Try it on your own. Keep it going. And 1. Play. Space. Play. Space. Great. Now try it on your own. I'm not going to tell you. All right, so how did that go? I screwed up once. My brain drifted onto some food or something like that. I'm not really sure what, but this is what happens, right? This is what exercises are for. So it really starts to hone in and make our brains focus on the exercises that we're trying to, execute, right? So we're going to work on some rhythmic displacement. I have a couple more exercises after this, but we are going to work on rhythmic displacement. So for bar 1, we're going to work on beat 1. For bar 2, we're going to do the and of 1. Then for bar 3, we're going to do beat 2, etc. So this is going to get you out of the autopilot of comping one rhythm. So essentially, every bar, we're going up by an eighth note on the rhythm. Does that make sense? So on bar 1, I'm going to comp the downbeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to do the upbeat of 1. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? So every bar, we're moving our comp to a different beat, and it's going on the downbeat of 1, then the upbeat of 1, then the downbeat of 2, then the upbeat of 2, then the downbeat of 3, then the upbeat of 3, all the way through the exercise. So we're going to do it once with me, and then I'm going to let you do it by yourself one time. This is an amazing exercise to help you get out of whatever habits you have rhythmically, because rhythmic habits really are a box. They're like handcuffs, and when you only play one rhythm, that's, your comping is going to sound dull, okay? So we're going to start this. I'll start with you, and then I'm going to stop this at the end, and then I'm going to let you go through on your own, okay? So I'm going to call them out, starting on downbeat of 1 and then the upbeat of 1. Here we go. Whoops. 3, 4, 1, 2. Now the upbeat of 1. 1 and 2, 3. Downbeat of 2. 1, 2. Upbeat of 2. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Downbeat of 3. 2, 3, 4. Upbeat. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Downbeat of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Upbeat of 4. 2, 3, 4, and 1. Downbeat of 1. 3, 4, 1. Upbeat of 1. 1 and 2. Downbeat of 2. 4, 1, 2. Okay, so that was one course. That was more like a demonstration. I'm going to let you do it next. Actually, let's go through it twice again. I'm going to do it once with you. I'll stop talking. I'll just play them, see if you can match me, and then you'll go through it by yourself and try to do it on your own. Okay, here we go. I'm not gonna say it though. I'm just gonna play it. Keep going. Restart. 1. Okay, now we're going to do the upbeat of 1. All right. So that's a difficult one. That's a really difficult one. And I'm sure a bunch of you actually struggled with that a lot. And the reason is we have to feel different beats in the measure. We have to be able to feel those different beats in order to comp on different beats how we want. We really can't get locked into just comping one rhythm. Okay? Now, what we're going to do here is some one-handed right-hand comping now. Right-hand comping. So we've been using our left hand up until this point. I think you've been using your left hand. I guess I didn't really specify that. But we've been only using our left hand. I want you to only use your right hand now. So this will be kind of an easy exercise, but you really should go back and forth between comping with your right hand and your left hand because your hands are going to feel rhythms in different ways. This will really help develop hand independence, strengthening both hands separately like this. So we're going to do twice through. I'm going to comp with my right hand once, and then I'm going to let you do it by yourself. Same exact voicings. Same exact voicings. Here we go. Whatever you're using. So we're kind of just comping together at the same time here. Using our right hand. ones by yourself now. Here we go. 1, 2, 3 by yourself, and go. Almost there. Awesome. Great. So again, that might have been so easy for you, but it's a really good indicator and assessment of how well your right hand knows your voicings, how well it's good with rhythms. Some of you may have found that your left hand was much stronger rhythmically than your right hand. So again, it's just a great indicator to add in to your exercise and your practice to be like, where's my right hand at with rhythms? Where's it at with comping? Because you need both. You really need both for certain goals specifically, but you will need both in a lot of different areas that are going to overlap in jazz piano. Now, I have one more thing to do. What we're going to do here is we are going to just do the mimic exercise, the listen and mimic exercise. So I'm going to play 2 bars, and then you're going to play 2 bars. And then we're going to repeat. I'm going to play 2 bars, then you're going to play 2 bars. So this is really like the monkey see, monkey do. You're going to mimic me and try to copy the rhythms, the long, the short, maybe some, if I'm moving back and forth between my voicings, try to copy as much as possible, right? And this is really going to help you develop just like seeing the ideas that I present to you. And this will be the last exercise in this comping video, and I'll leave you with some important tips. All right, so we're going to go through 3 times. And in between, I'm going to stop the video because I want to switch up the measures that we're doing. So we're going to take one chorus, I'll stop. We'll take another chorus, I'll stop, then we'll take another chorus. All right, so here we go. I'm going to go first, and then you go. Ready? 2, 3, 4. And you. Great. So I meant to say that you don't have to copy the rhythm exactly, but you can copy the texture. Am I doing short? Am I doing long? Am I leaving a lot of space? Am I leaving a little space? If you do want to go for copying exactly what I'm doing, that's okay too. But you know, that's quite difficult to do, but you can copy the texture. A lot of space or a little amount of space, long or short comps, or a mixture of both, right? See if you can put your ear on that. That's helping you train your ear on comping, and then do that. So what we're going to do here is I'm actually going to start the playlist 2 bars at the end so that we can switch the rotation of the types of chords that we're doing. Okay, so I'm going to start iReal Pro down here at essentially bar 11 of the blues, and then you'll be going at the top this time to switch the chords. Here we go. And you at the top. Go. Okay, great. So maybe that was a little different because the thing I said in the middle to you, we're going to do one more time and we're going to switch every bar. Every bar. Are you ready? Here we go. I'm just going to use shells. And you. Great. So, a lot of different comping exercises, and there's so many that I haven't even showed you, right, that I could keep going into with two-hand voicings, movements, reharms. Again, all that stuff can be found inside of Jazz Piano School. But when you're comping, whether it's for your right hand or for an instrumentalist, or you're playing in a group, even in solo piano, you got to remember, you need to comp for yourself in solo piano. That's why learning how to comp is so important for even all the students out there you watching that want to learn how to play solo piano. You need to learn how to comp effectively for yourself, because you're playing the melody, but you're also doing everything else. You're also accompanying yourself. So comping is extremely important. Now, you need to think of comping as more of a background act. You're not the main role, you're the supporting scene. You don't want to steal the scene from the main role, the melody, whoever's playing the melody, right? And try to make your voicings feel like they're answering something. You know, they really should be kind of answering or supporting, like I just said, like laying a blanket of harmonies for the main star to kind of float over, or responding to someone in this way, right? And it's okay to comp the same rhythms as well. So many people try to feel like they need to change everything all the time. You really don't. Comping the same rhythms is absolutely fantastic, and it works really, really well. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll see you soon, and happy practicing.
If you're ready to finally get some structure in your jazz piano practicing and see real results, now's the time to do so. Right now, you can join Jazz Piano School for just $37 a month, which is 50% off our regular public pricing. This is a limited time offer, and it won't stay up forever. So if you've been waiting for the right moment, this is it. Just go to jazzpianoschool.com/discount37 or click the link in the show notes to get started today.